head. This is where the walking led. Leave you're really gone. I don't feel like going home, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier. Watch the sunset disappear. Drink a beer. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's my Luke Bryan impression. Hey, drink a beer, Luke Bryan. This is a great tune, right? Sure it is. Let's learn it. It's a lot of fun. We can make a simple version. We can make it a little bit more of a difficult version. I'm going to show you both here, okay? Quick story about Luke Bryan. You know, my wife, a songwriter, Melissa Pierce, here in Nashville, Tennessee, is a songwriter and hung out with a lot of these guys, writes with a lot of these folks. And back in the day when she lived in an apartment complex where you weren't allowed to really have people over at the pool and what have you, she decided on a Saturday night she'd have a few friends over. One of those friends being Luke Bryan. But it didn't turn out quite like that. There was a couple friends that were asked to come over, and then 2 friends led to 4 friends and 8 friends and 10 friends, and then Luke Bryan came over, and then the party really got started. And she said she left when there was a lot of beers floating around the pool and a kayaker. Apparently there was a kayaker in the pool, and that's when she kind of ducked out. Yeah. So there you go, Luke Bryan, the party guy, right? So he supposedly has a lot of fun. So, we're going to learn this tune. Super fun. Capoed, fret 1, standard tuning. I'm going to show you this little bit in the beginning, but first I'm going to show you the basic chords. And technically, according to my notes here, I've got some notes here for this. We've got an intro, verse, chorus, and bridge. Yeah, intro, verse, chorus, and bridge. But really, the intro and the verse are pretty much the same. So the chorus and the bridge are different chord progressions. So let's go over that really quick, and then I'm going to also show you the bit in the beginning here. So first off, the basic chords, and then I'll get to the lick later, okay? So basic chords are G, you should be capoed again, 1st fret. These are standard chords, you should know these. If you don't know these, you need to know them because they're basic chords that every guitar player should know. If you don't, go here. YourGuitarSage.com, get the free ebook. Not only will I show you those chords, I'll show you a bunch of other stuff that you should know as a guitar player, okay? So, first off, G. C add 9. D. C add 9 again. G. C add 9. D. You're really gone. C add 9. Feel like going home, so I'm gonna. Okay, so that's what we have for the verse. Oh, sorry. The beginning also, I believe we have. Yeah, we do have an E minor. So let's go through the verse. So we got when I got the news today. G. Sorry, I'm going through puberty. Puberty. I'm going through puberty. When I got the news today. C add 9, what to say? A D and a C add 9. G, C add 9. D, you're really gone. Sorry, I thought there was an E minor in here. There's not. I don't feel like going home. But here is the C add 9, or here's the E minor coming up here for the chorus. So I'm gonna stay right here on the edge of this pier. This is an E minor 7, so it's just one finger instead of the 2-finger E minor. It's the E minor 7. Watch sunset disappear. C add 9, yeah. G, and drink a beer. Okay, easy enough. So those are the chords for the verse and the chorus. Obviously, verses and chorus repeat themselves. So just do that for the next verse and chorus. Okay, now for the bridge, it's going to go something like this. So long, my friend, until we meet again. I'll remember you all the Okay, sit right here. Okay, so the chords there are C add 9, D, E minor 7, D sus. So it's where it's regular D, but you add your pinky there to the 3rd fret of the 1st string. C add 9 again. I remember C add 9 for you, D. And all the times, E minor 7, that D sus we used to. So there's your C add 9 again, okay? Now, let's talk about the strumming, and let's talk about the beginning of the song. Oh, there's one little last thing here, really. At the end of the song, he's like, and drink a beer, drink a beer. C add 9, drink a beer. So it just keeps going back between the G and the C add 9. It doesn't go back to the D. That's in the end of the song, okay? Okay, so let's talk about the strum real quick. And then we'll get to that funky, cool beginning lick in the beginning of the song, okay? So first off, we could think of this like 1, 1, 2. So really we're thinking like an 8th notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7. We could think about this in, geez. You can think about this in 8th notes. You can think about it in 16th notes. Really, to try to describe what I'm strumming here is actually more complex than just listening and using your ear. If you don't know how to do these basic strums, you need to, because we can really complicate it with E-andas and ands and ups and downs and all this stuff. But technically, you need to know how to do a basic strum like this, which is your basic country strum. And so you need to get that ebook at YourGuitarSage.com. It's going to help you with your strumming. You need to understand how to strum. Go here to watch my video on strumming, okay, the basics of strumming, and it will help you out with this. Your downs should always be down on the downbeat, and your up should always be on your upbeat, okay? There's a caveat to that if you're using 16th notes, but again, I can't show you all this in one video. I'm just showing you this song. So the strum, I'll do it slow for you though. Okay, if you have difficulty with it, just make sure your hands always bump, 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 bump. That'll let you know where the ups and downs are, okay? All right, again, if you're having difficulty with the strumming, get that free ebook. Also, go to Unstoppable Guitar System. Link is below. You can get in that course for $1, and I'll actually physically show you how to do the strumming, okay? All right, so here we go. The intro lick is going to go something like this. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to hold a G, kind of this G here where you got your 2nd finger on this 6th string, and you got your 3rd and 4th finger on the 1st and 2nd string, just like that. It's what I call a lazy G. This finger here is free to move about the cabin. So what I do is I put it, and this is what they do as well, you put it on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, like that. Okay, so you're going to hammer with your pinky like this. Okay, now that's a little bit tricky because as guitar players, we're not used to bringing that 1st finger way down there. Sometimes we might noodle a bit here. This is what I call chord noodling. If you like this style where you're playing chords and melodies, check this video out right here, which I call chord noodling. I call it that. I don't know what other people call it, but I don't even know what they call it something. That's what I call it. I've been teaching for a long time, so I had to come up with a name of something. So chord noodling, and that's what I call it. Chord noodling, like a noodle. Okay, so basically you're going to do this. I'll just do the G chord here for a minute so you can get an idea. this 5th string is being muted, and so is the 1st string, okay? Not intentionally, it just is. You don't want to have them sounding out anyhow, but just to let you know, it kind of comes naturally. So if I didn't mute those, it would sound like this. Too many notes and not the right ones. So we want to kind of get a little bit lazy there, allow that 5th string and that 1st string to mute. Once you get that, take that 2nd finger, move it to the 5th string, let it bump in to that 6th string to mute, and play the same right hand riff. Sorry, lefties, the same strumming hand riff, okay? So together, you're going to continue on the same idea with the D, except we're not playing a full D chord. You're not playing that 1st string. So here you're going. So instead of, you're going 0 to 2 on the 3rd string. So let me show you what's happening in there. The melody goes. Okay, and that's over a D chord and a C add 9. Okay, so. Actually, that last chord, I'll play the C. Okay, now that lick will take you a little bit of time, okay? It's not super easy, but it's super attainable, okay? So anything that you want to do on this guitar, you've heard me say it before, anything that you want to do on this guitar, you most certainly can do. It's all within reach. It's all within it's just practice, and it's knowing what to do. You do that through books and videos, do that through me. I've got nearly 700 videos here on YouTube. So type in your favorite artist or your favorite song, and I probably have taught it, especially if it's a classic. Okay? Get the free ebook at YourGuitarSage.com. By all means, go to Unstoppable Guitar System and get in that system for $1. You won't be sorry. I promise you. Please let me know how I can help you. Hit thumbs up, hit subscribe. If you have any questions here on YouTube, let me know. Here, I'm over here too. I'm all over the interwebs. So Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff, even Instagram. Hit me up and I will see if I can help you. Probably can. Been playing for a while, been teaching for a while. Please spay and neuter your animals. Be kind to animals. We're not the only species on this earth. We need to make room and not be so species-ish. That's a real word. Look it up. See you, friends. Don't trust the man. Play your guitar. See ya. When I got the news today, didn't know what to say.